Hello, welcome to the virtual tour of 118 Adams Court, Kamiah, Idaho. We're starting on the outside of the property, looking back towards the house, but I am going to turn around and slowly show the barn area first. That's the neighbor's properties. Now, mind you, there's a lot of stuff in here because we've been packing up, so our personal belongings are taking up the horse barn, so ignore that. But the purpose is to show you that it is a finished tack room. It is a finished tack room. This area is room to park our Kubota tractor. Right now it's a wood shop, as we are finishing building all the raised beds for the greenhouse. I'll go slowly around here. I will point out over there would be one horse stall with an exit to the paddock, a second horse stall, and over here is actually a double horse stall that can put the metal railing in between the studs there and divide the stall. Each stall would be a 12 by 10. And out those doors is the greenhouse. I will note that some of our brush hogging has not been done due to we just sprung a hydraulic leak on the Kubota. So I could not do some mowing. But over there is the 24 by 48 greenhouse with the topsoil and mature horse manure that can be worked in with the soil to make the beds. But the greenhouse is being finished off every day that we're speaking here with raised beds. But if a buyer buys our house now, they can even direct us how they'd like the greenhouse built out on the inside, because it's all flexible at this point, but we have all the materials to finish the raised beds. We have outside water spigots. Actually, the wellhead is right there. Our property goes to where that driveway is and comes around that little green tree, goes all the way down to the back far corner of the neighbor's home, way back there, and all the way down to a pond on the far corner. Okay, let's proceed over to point out a very important feature. Besides the 30 GPM well on this property, we have a 2,500 gallon storage tank. In this 2,500 gallon storage tank, all inside this insulated building. Okay, I'm going to turn back around. Besides the pastures in the back, the front is fully fenced and cross-fenced. Again, I apologize, it's not brush hog, but our Kubota had sprung a leak on the hydraulics and I was not able to mow the pastures down. We do not have any animals at this point, as I just sold my horse, but we've had horses here for 27 years. So that's why the gate is ajar for my brush hog to go in there. This arena has been a wonderful asset. It was built very properly with complete drainage, meaning it's built up with the proper drainage, a base rock, and it sits higher than the land next to it, and it drains after rainstorms. And I have been able to ride in it all year long, except for when maybe a very deep freeze and there's snow, but we get very minimal amount of snow up here, even though we live here at 3,000 elevation. But it is a beautiful arena, 65 by 135, which is the equivalent of a small dressage arena. I was a dressage type rider, but then I would go out into the fields and ride and down the road for trail riding, etc. It's a lovely place for riding. Now let me turn the attention to the walk. Here's the front of the house. over where the Kubota is sitting is all fully built up base rock. An ideal spot to build a shed or a shop area besides the barn. If people are not horse people, they can convert the barn into a shop also. It has a lot of space out there. Anyhow, let me take you into the house. Welcome to 118 Adams Court, Kamiah, Idaho. But first, maybe we should stop and have a glass of wine. But I don't have anybody to have it with me. But I just wanted to sit and enjoy for a second these beautiful cushions and let you see the view from the front porch. Great spot to ride, watch your friends riding or your children riding while you're sitting here on the porch. All right, well, I won't have the wine then since there's nobody to share it with me. But let's continue. Let's go into the house. Again, there's a full wraparound porch. This is the west, and that's the south. And over to the right, to my right, over this direction is the north. The sunsets are usually through here. There's the sun setting. Okay, let's go into the house. Welcome. Formal living room. Both of those windows have beautiful solar weave shades to block the sun. Hot sun in the afternoon and the cold air in the winter months. Custom solar weave shades. Beautiful bamboo solid hardwood flooring. I'm going to take you upstairs since we're at this end of the house first. Solid hardwood treads. This is the great room. This house does not have central air because back when it was built, we were not the builders of the home. They did not put central air in. But with all the wraparound decks, you hardly need any air conditioning. And it's only a few months out of the year that we put a window air conditioning in on the upstairs floor and on the main floor. That's an additional heat source, electric fireplace. Beautiful area. A piano, extra plants. May I note that everything in this upstairs is absolutely brand new. Flooring, all the lighting fixtures. The bathroom is a complete gutted remodel. All of the fixtures are done in black and brushed gold. Hickory cabinets with beautiful MSI tile. Again, completely gutted, all brand new. That's a Kohler tub, Kohler toilet, Kohler sink. And 2 bedrooms up here. All with nice big closets. Another beautiful guest bedroom. Again with a big closet. Another matching black and brushed gold light fixture in the hallway. Then we turn the corner into the formal dining room. And then I'm going to turn back around and continue down the hall. We'll come back to the kitchen in a minute. We'll go down the hall here to the second bedroom on the main floor. As there was two upstairs, there's two down. This room is used as a spa room, additional office space room, or it is a full bedroom with a very huge closet that goes all the way up to the extra tall ceiling. With two beautiful built-in desks and its own exit to the exterior. So this makes for a great business space if you want to have company or business associates come through that door. They don't have to be part of the main part of the house. And all the closets in this home, pardon my stuff because I have office stuff, but they're all done with wooden built shelves and no what I call chicken wire racks. Let's continue back out down the hall. Here's another private office. Again, this bamboo floor is brand new, brand new, brand new. Everything. And each one of these windows has its own lovely solar shade, which definitely helps keep out the south and west sun on hot days. And it's connected to a deck, which will go out there now. And this particular deck is actually also connected to the back of the master suite. Now, for you guys watching, this is where we sit, right here. We sit here. And we put our rifle here and we shoot between the oil tanks, and we have targets down into our pasture down there because our pasture goes all the way back to a fence line. So this is where we do our hunting. And this is where we also can enjoy coffee in the morning, right outside of our master bedroom. Again, all bamboo hardwood flooring. Let's go down here. Now you're facing the master primary suite. Huge. There's the other door going to the deck. The master suite is divided with a half bath, and the rest of the full bath. Again, Kohler sinks. Beautiful Kohler jacuzzi tub, all done in marble flooring. A large shower. And a beautiful custom done closet space. It is such a beautiful floor, very easy to keep up with. I just shine it with a natural Windex type of product, nothing harsh, and it stays elegant. This bedroom is absolutely brand new carpet. Ladies, you should enjoy this closet. It does have like a pocket door, pocket style door. Huge. Very big. I get 2/3 of the closet. My husband gets 1/3. No, I'm just joking. Anyhow, very big. This particular unit is a beautiful, it's all built-in cabinetry. This space in here opens up for TV. These doors slide back. Also, behind this TV, this space is also plumbed for gas, so it could have a gas fireplace in here. Okay, we're going to turn around and we're going to leave the master suite. And by the way, that is a king-size bed, so you can see how roomy it is. Okay, let's go out to the kitchen. Again, that's where we put the second air conditioner for just a few months out of the year. And by it being there and keeping the bedroom door open, it keeps the bedroom cool. And then we have ceiling fans throughout all the rooms, all the bedrooms of the house. So here's an overview of the kitchen. It has a little desk area. A lot of lighting. May I note that that light, along with the chandelier in the dining room, are real forged iron from Hubbardton Forge. I believe they're in Vermont. Handmade in the United States. Real forged iron fixtures. The microwave is absolutely brand new. All the appliances stay with the home. Dishwasher, refrigerator. May I note in this kitchen, it has complete under cabinet lighting. And I'm going to show you the ability to dim. The beauty of it is in the evening hours when you're entertaining, there's dimmer switches, so you can dim down the lights. And also for the dining room. Dimming is available. It is a very functional kitchen with extreme amount of counter space for entertaining. Appliance parking garage. This is the built-in garbage can. Beautiful, well-maintained oak cabinetry, solid oak cabinetry. Beautiful. We're going to go out here. This is, just to do a little closer note. And again, all this tile work in this kitchen was custom, done by a very fine tile man, very custom grout lines. Also, I'm going to turn around. My husband wanted me to note that this island is actually on felt pads, and you can actually physically slide this island a little to the left or to the right. because it's lined underneath with felt pads. We love our breakfast nook over there. That's where I spend a lot of my time. Any of the furniture in the house is negotiable. If anybody wants any of the furniture, except my beautiful kitchen table. I custom made that and I'm taking that with me, but anything else in the house is all negotiable. And I'll turn around. These are Speed Queen washer and dryers. Commercial rated washer and dryers, Speed Queens, and they go with the house also. This is also very nicely done, fine grout lines, beautiful tile. Utility sink, again with more custom tile around the cabinetry. Big pantry, not pantry, but what I call utility closet for all your utilities. Cleaning items. Come out here. This is kind of like the foyer for us because we really don't come through the front door. We usually come up through the back. But this is a bench. And then here's a beautiful half bath. I don't mean to make anybody dizzy as I turn around, but we'll continue up here. This is a huge pantry. Now for you ladies, I use this to hang clothes over because they're in the winter months. There is a heater down there and clothes just hang over here and they dry very well. Here's a huge pantry storage, additional coat closet, and food storage. I'm going to turn back around very slowly and look back this direction. Oh, also for you ladies, a built-in drop-down ironing board. Okay, I'm turning around slowly again as best as I can. All right. I'm going to go down this way. This is the entrance we mostly use because the garage is down here. Before we go outside again, I'm going to turn around and show. This is another huge storage. I use this personally as a craft room. I did a lot of crafts right here. And we had more storage and more things down here. So this is a beautiful area. Could be a great place for a man to have a reloading bench, or for a man's crafts or women's crafts. It's brand new painted concrete. Now for the men, you want to know the details. This home actually has the main tank that we use is gas-fired hot water tank, but we have a second electrical hot water tank that we put online when we have the whole house filled with extra guests. We want to maintain extra hot water. This is, it looks like a lot of menagerie to you ladies, but this is a complete whole house water filtration system. And there's the pressure tank. Just more storage for my husband's things. And there's room, that's his reloading bench, and room for 2 deep freezes in here. And of course, when we move out, all this will be cleaned out, but you can't stay in a house and function without having the things you need. As you can see, when we were out in the barn, there were so many things out there already. Okay, I'm going to go back out this door, the back side of the house, and I'm going to turn and I'm going to look in here and see 2-car, 3-car garage. And for you guys, that's a 20 kW diesel generator, completely connected, full with the grid. You fire up the generator, shift the grid off into neutral, and shift it on the generator. It's a powerful enough generator to power up 2 houses. Again, we have to live in this home, and we clean the space as best as we can and organized. I mean, it's very difficult to invite the world into your private spaces, but here we are. Nothing to hide. This is a garage, and it's used. Oh, I want to know why I'm in the garage here. Let me turn back around here one more second. There's a new things. We have two new, brand new lift mat, you know, I don't know if you call them genies or lift masters. Forgive me, I don't know the exact name, but both of those are brand new, put in by professional Wayne Dalton Door Company. Okay, let's go out here to the back, and we're going to go into the downstairs suite. But before I do that, I wanted to just walk over so y'all can see the fire pit. But right now we're not going to use our fire pit because obviously Idaho has a lot of smoky weather. You can see it in the sky. But if you look at the links to this feed, I posted 2 videos yesterday. Yesterday was crisp blue clear sky. And when you look to the south there, you can actually see the Seven Devils mountain peaks. But right now there's a lot of smoke in the air. But yesterday it was perfectly clustered blue. So we have a beautiful fire pit there, all surrounded, protected by gravel. Okay, this is the daylight basement of the downstairs of the home. We do have an active renter. We've had a renter here for 27 years. It is a wonderful thing to have somebody in your home. When we travel a lot, it's a great way to have somebody to be watching your property and take care of things in your absence. So we're going to go into the downstairs suite. My renter knows we're coming. Okay, welcome to the downstairs suite. It has its own full kitchen, full washer and dryer. That is a Toyo stove. That's the heating mechanism for downstairs and for upstairs. The Toyo stove upstairs was actually in the cabinet in the family room. I'm sorry, in the living room, with the doors closed as it is inside of a cabinet. But that's heated with heating oil, and we have 750-gallon storage capacity for heating oil. Besides outside, you saw possibly the diesel tank and the gasoline tank for having extra fuel storage. So beautiful shelving, extra shelving in here. We're going to go to the right here first, go around the corner. All these cabinets here are built-in shelving. Beautiful built-in shelving down here. Cabinets there, cabinets there. Big storage closet at the end of the hallway. This is a king-size bed. Big closet. Shared bathroom. So there's 2 entrances to this bathroom, one into the bathroom and one out to the hallway from each of these bedrooms. Full tub and shower. And this is another bedroom. My renter uses as her little office room. Now, here's a very special feature of the home. Cedar-lined closet. I'm hoping my feed won't cut out as I do this. I'm just going to open the door. I may not be able to fully go in here, but let's see. I'm going to open this door. And this is a huge cold storage area. Hopefully I won't lose the internet feed. It runs under the full length of the front deck of the house. Great storage. Turn back around. Beautiful cedar-lined closet. I'm going to head back out into the hallway. I'm going into the hallway now. Okay, so then you come back out. There is a living room. I'm going to go through the living room. Here's another full bedroom. Again, a very nice closet. And again, as I sit upstairs, these closets, I'm not opening all of them, but they're all made with the beautiful wood shelving, not with wire racks. They're all made with beautiful wood shelving, all of the closets in this home. Has a little built-in desk. I'm going to go back out here to the bathroom. And then a whole nother bedroom. Big closet, desk, king size bed. And then it connects to the upstairs here. So we're going to leave the downstairs and go back up the inner hallway. And we're going to come back out to the kitchen. That is a black walnut and epoxy table. So the house has a lot of windows, a lot of light. I can't say enough good about this house. We are leaving it because of change of life and family matters. We've been here 27 years, and I wish this house to go to the next lovely person or family that would like to buy it and be blessed like we've been blessed for living here for 27 years. It's just a different chapter in our lives, and we need to move on. And that's all I can say. We love our home, and we love somebody to have it. Thank you all for your time and attention to this live video. You're welcome to ask me questions, send me messages through the chat, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Bye-bye.